We are back. We are back with the last but not least section of the theme 2, which we started with. We began with, of course, Vision 2030 and the NDP 5. And now we are concluding with the Harambee Prosperity Plan. What is the Harambee Prosperity Plan? This is um, a development plan introduced by President Hage Geingob during his second State of the Nation address in Parliament in the year 2016. Now we have five pillars of the HPP, or the Harambee Prosperity Plan. The first one is the effective governance, which is aimed here. Uh, the aim is to achieve sustained economic development and job creation. That means we not only develop our economy but pay heed to responsible management of these resources so that future generations can benefit as well. Because if we just use up everything in our bid to develop our economy, future generations might suffer. Then we have job creation, which is, of course, to create employment because we have a high unemployment rate in Namibia. Of course, then we have poverty reduction over here. So we have to reduce poverty and improve service delivery. Now, of course, when I say service delivery, I don't mean, because when people say service delivery, what comes to mind is supermarkets. We shall improve your service delivery by 10%. No, no, no. Really, not that. We HPP is aimed at improving service delivery in ministries across the nation, because of course we have some ministries that don't deliver. We have health ministries that don't deliver. Well, we do have some problems in the health ministry. We do have some problems in the Ministry of Finance. We do have some problems in the Ministry of Education. There are problems everywhere, so we have to improve service delivery here, okay, to ensure that the healthcare services work properly, and to ensure that whatever a citizen needs is given them through these ministries in the best way possible. Yes. Then we have accountability and transparency, which is just a facet of effective governance, because we look at preventing corruption in government offices and ministries. Of course, we have so much corruption in Namibia with fish rod scandals. And of course, we ensure citizens have access to relevant government information, because we need to know how they are using the money that we keep getting taxed on. Honestly, though, we need to know, where's the money going? Is it going to the defense force? If it is, then that's a good thing. If it is going to street lights, perhaps to municipal developments, yes, that's a good idea. So we need to know, as citizens, we need to know where our money goes, because we get taxed, okay? When we work for the government, we get taxed. And then there's VAT as well, so come on, we need to know. So we need more transparency regarding government transactions. Perfect. And we look at international relations and cooperation. This one is to develop regional, national, and international economic policies, which deals with trade, basically, and the relationships between, let's say, a region like Southern Africa, where we have 14 in the SADC, and I believe 12 in the SACU, or SACU, which is the Southern African Customs Union. And also to improve international relations, let's say us and the United States, of which we trade. We trade meat and diamonds and minerals to the United States, and perhaps they sell it back to us as jewelry, which we buy at American Swiss, I think. Yes, and the policies surrounding those relations. Then infrastructure development. This one is to address water shortage. We have a water shortage in Namibia. We have an energy shortage too, and improve transport networks, which means to improve roads, railways, airplane routes, airports, because the more developed transport infrastructure we have, the more communication we will have, and the more development we'll have as well, because now export is much more smoother, import is much more smoother, because of course things going out or going in have to be transported, And then we have economic advancement, or of course economic progression, which is the same thing, which was also dealt with in NDP 5. Spend more on items that generate economic growth and employment. So we spend more on items that will improve our economy. So when we buy outside the country, we buy goods that can improve our economy, not just buy for the sake of buying, and also generate employment for the people. So let's say we buy goods that will be used here, and of course we will need personnel to work on those goods or those technologies that perhaps is, or the tech that is bought outside. So we will have to create employment within the country surrounding what we buy from outside as a country. Then we have social progression. This is to reduce social problems. Example, housing. We have a housing problem. That's why we have a Sheikh Dwellers Foundation. Oh dear, what a bummer. Yeah, it's just crazy stuff, honestly. Yeah, so the Sheikh Dwellers Foundation is aimed at, improving. Oh, hold on. Oh, that's too light. That's just right. A bit too light there, a little bit too light. Must be realistic. Good. All right. So the Sheikh Dwellers Foundation, yes. The Sheikh Dwellers Foundation is aimed at making sure every Sheikh dweller, or every person who lives in a Sheikh, can get proper housing, because living in a Sheikh is not proper housing because of numerous reasons, but one of which is weather and climate related. During winter, it's really cold inside a Sheikh, and during summer, well, it's extremely hot inside a Sheikh. So, yeah, those are one of the reasons why we know living in a brick house is really, really profitable and very, very beneficial, because brick house